Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Steinbreck. Welcome to week 5 of Study Skills. So this is going to run through our playlist for the week, and this is for both our virtual and our in-person students. So you'll notice a few differences, but for the most part, our assignments stay on track. Remember, you come to this first page to kind of separate your information or your materials from the day. So if you are a virtual student, please make sure that you are taking a look at all the video or our week in a nutshell videos, as well as I'm adding narrated PowerPoints as much as I can, where I kind of talk about some of the material we're learning in class and that you're learning at home, just as a review. So for our virtual learners, on Monday, I want you to review all about the brain, chapter 3 in your study skills book, and then you're going to be doing pages 19 through 21 and be taking notes on the class activity worksheet um, from the learning that you've done on pages 19 through 21. So that class activity worksheet is page 22. So this is for virtual students only because this is what we're doing in class. For our in-class students, we'll be taking notes on that class activity sheet in class. So as I said, for our virtual learners, please make sure you listen to the PowerPoint that I have posted to Google Classroom, as well as listening to this video to help clarify what your plans are for the week. All right, on to Tuesday, and this is where we come back together as a class. The first thing you're going to do is watch the Edpuzzle video. There's a link here, but since we've had so much trouble with Edpuzzle, there will also be a link on Google Classroom. If you click the link on Google Classroom that's an actual assignment link, it should take you right into our class for the video. And then there'll be some discussion questions on Google Classroom. Check the classwork post for more details on this specific thing. You'll be answering some questions and then also responding on some of your classmates' answers. As we talked about, we'd be doing some discussion regarding our material. So Wednesday, you're still in your study skills book, and we're moving on to effort versus intelligence is what we're learning about this week, and what we talked a little bit about in class if you're one of our in-class learners. And we're learning about the difference between fixed and growth mindset. So I want you to read pages 25 through 28 in your study skills book, and you need to take notes in any format that works for you. So remember, this could be outlining, bullet points, color-coded notes, doodle notes, sketch notes, 2-column notes, whatever works for you. But you need to take a picture of your notes and upload to Google Classroom. Our main focus for the week is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. And ultimately, we are trying to get everyone to that growth mindset where you can adapt and embrace and gain all these strategies for learning. And basically, growth mindset is the idea that you're not going to give up even when things get hard. So you're going to read those pages 25 through 28, take notes and upload to Google Classroom, and then you're going to complete page 29 in your study skills book and also upload a picture to Google Classroom. So for Wednesday's learning, you are going to have 2 different pictures that you're uploading, and keep in mind some of our tips for uploading assignments. It works best if you have it flat on a desk or something neutral, and let your camera, whether it be your phone, your Chromebook, an iPad, let it really focus on the assignment so I can see what you're doing. Page 29 is not going to take you much time at all, because you are just reading through some scenarios and answering questions with an A or B response. So that's all there is for Wednesday. Thursday, there's another short video where you're kind of reviewing this idea of growth versus fixed mindset. Click on this link here. Then you're going to do a self-assessment of your beliefs on your own thinking and intelligence. So if you take a look at page 30, the directions say psychologists have shown that a student's belief about intelligence can affect their academic success. Fixed mindset students believe that intelligence is a fixed trait and cannot be altered, but growth mindset students consider intelligence as a fluid and controllable trait and believe that effort, hard work, and challenge account for most of student success. Is it possible that you believe you're a growth mindset student, but your actions and attitudes are those of a fixed mindset student? Dare to find out. So you're going to take this survey. It's labeled truth or dare. There's really no dares to this survey, but you're going to kind of figure out how you feel about your own learning. So are you a fixed or growth mindset student? Do you believe that you can control your success? Okay, so you'll do that, and then you're going to take a look on page 31. So you're gonna give yourself a score. You'll add up all your points, and you're going to take a look on page 31, and you're going to see, like if you scored above 48, you're going to see how that reflects on your thinking, and so on and so on. So check over there and see, kind of make a reflection. You don't have to write anything about it, but make a reflection on how you feel about fixed or growth mindset. Sorry about that. My computer keeps toggling between screens. So we're going to turn that in on Thursday. Remember, upload page 30. I want you to read page 31, but you don't need to submit anything for that. That's just more of a personal reflection for you. And last but not least, what we're going to do is we're actually already kind of at the end of chapter 4. These chapters are super short, and what we've been trying to do is kind of get through a chapter and then preload our next topic, and then you're doing some independent learning at home where you're diving deeper into some of these topics at home. And whether you're an in-person or a virtual learner, we're really covering all the same material. The virtual learners are doing a little extra reading at home, just to kind of keep on track with what we're doing in class. But the majority of our classes are just discussion and reflecting on the things that we're learning. So for Friday's assignment, what you're going to do is you're going to take about 20 to 25 minutes and review what we've learned so far. Okay, so kind of look over your notes, look over the book so far, and then keep in mind that a lot of these things are really just review anyways, because when we worked in our executive functioning book, a lot of these topics have come up before. So you're completing the assessment on pages 32 through 34 in your study skills book. You're going to read each question, and then you're going to reflect and answer. So you can use your book and your notes, but remember, they have to be in your own words. On any questions that are asking, so for instance, number 1 says your brain is not a muscle, but it is like a muscle because I want you to answer in complete sentences. So where it's applicable, answer in complete sentences. There's some true, false questions, and some other types of questions, but you need to make sure that you are answering to the best of your ability and in your own words. So we're not going to just pull things right out of the text. We're going to put everything into our own words to make sure that we're not plagiarizing. So you will take pictures of pages 32, 33, and 34 and upload those all to Friday's learning post. As I said before, you may use your book, you may use your notes, but everything needs to be in your own words. So you can contact me with questions, but all homework, as always, is due Sunday night by 11:59 p.m. If you've noticed, when I usually grade things, I usually have things back to you before you even come to class on Monday. So really try to be diligent and get that work done by Sunday night. As always, feel free to ask questions, but if you're emailing me on the weekend, know that sometimes you won't hear back because that is time with my family. So really try to stick to that Friday late afternoon deadline if you have questions for me. I'm here to help. So 2 places to look every week if you're not sure. Always check our Google Classroom page if you have questions. A lot of times I make clarifications throughout the week and I post announcements. Also, check our weekly playlist along with this Week in a Nutshell video I post every week, because I really try to clarify anything I believe you might have questions on. All right, have a great weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather.